Welcome back, everyone. If you're like us, always checking out the AI Agent Store for the latest tools. AIAgentStore.ai is definitely the place.
It really is. So much happening there.
And today, we spotted one there called Capalyze. It's listed under AI data analysts.
Capalyze. Yeah, that one's interesting. It's really built to, cut through the noise, lots of data, not always easy to get the actual insights right.
Exactly. Drowning in data.
So its main job is basically scraping data, like from websites or spreadsheets, and then letting you analyze it just by asking questions in, normal language.
No complex setup.
Nope. It's designed to automatically figure out things like sentiment, spot trends, pull out keywords, and it can even whip up visual reports for you.
Okay, so who is this really for? The info we saw mentions e-commerce analysts, content creators.
Market researchers too.
Right. Data analysts, product managers, seems like a pretty wide range. So what does that actually mean for you, the listener, if you've got this mountain of data you need answers from, like yesterday?
Well, it means you can get that understanding, that quick insight, without getting totally bogged down. It's about turning all that raw stuff into something useful you can act on.
Just by asking.
Just by asking. It sort of bridges the gap between having data and actually using it effectively.
I like their tagline. Capture the web, analyze data, no code needed, just ask. It's pretty direct.
It is, and it covers those tricky tasks, like you said, analyzing tons of product reviews, maybe keeping an eye on social media trends.
And it spits out charts, reports you can actually use.
Yeah, directly from the data source or even just from your conversation with the AI. Exportable, too.
That's key.
And they mention, I think it was an 87% autonomy level.
Right, I saw that. What does that practically mean?
Well, it suggests it's doing a lot of the grunt work automatically, cleaning data, processing it, analyzing.
So you skip the tedious bits.
Exactly. You get to focus more on the insights themselves, on the strategy, rather than wrestling with the data prep, asking the what does this mean?
Okay, so capture the web, analyze data. No code. Just ask. It's empowering people who aren't necessarily coders or data scientists.
Precisely. And it's worth noting, it runs on a freemium model, so you can try it out.
Good to know.
And it is closed source, so you're relying on their tech.
Right. So think about this for a second. Having this kind of advanced analysis capability, which used to need specialist skills, maybe expensive software, now it's much more accessible.
Yeah, the barrier to entry is way lower.
How could that change the way you tackle problems? Making data-driven decisions may be part of, well, everyone's regular workflow.
Right.
Something to consider. Anyway, you can check out Capalyze and tons of other interesting AI agents over at AIAgentStore.ai.
Absolutely. And hey, if you find these chats useful, we always appreciate it when you take a moment to rate the show. It really helps.
It does indeed. Thanks for tuning in today.
See you next time.